Good morning, children. Sai Ram. Welcome back. Today we are meeting again after the unit test. I hope you all have enjoyed unit test, right? Because you don't have to write anything there. You have to just click on the answers. Yes? So I know you all have enjoyed. Yes? Okay. So now we are meeting again to learn a new lesson of EVS 2. So shall we start? Yes. Okay, children, just tell me, what does this picture describe? What can you see? Yes, there are houses, kacha houses you can see, because the houses are made up of mud and bamboos. Kacha road you can see, and few people are there, and bullock carts are carrying goods and people. Yes, so this picture describes a village. Very good. Okay, this picture describes a village. Now just tell me about this picture. What can you see here? There is a building, big building over there. Then many rickshaws you can see, cars you can see, many people going from one place to another. Yes, so this picture describes a city. Very good. Okay, this picture describes a city. So can you tell me from these two pictures, what am I going to teach you today? Yes, can you tell me the lesson name? Our village and our city. Okay, we are going to learn about a village and a city. Especially in this we are going to discuss about few differences in a city and a village. Okay, children? So see, today's lesson is lesson number 7, our village, our city. Okay, part 1. So now we are going to see the differences between a city and a village. We are going to discuss differences between a city and a village. Now few points are there. Now first point is houses. We are going to see the differences regarding houses in a city and a village. Now you all must be going to your native places, no? Very often. You must be going in the month of May, okay, and in Diwali vacation also. Yes, children? So you all must be knowing the houses in the villages and cities. Okay, so just tell me now, what kind of houses you can see in the villages? Yes, very good. The houses in villages are made up of bamboo and mud. Yes, and walls and floors are made up by the mixture of grass and cow dung. Okay, so the houses are kacha houses we can say, because these kind of houses need maintenance very often. Means before rainy season and after rainy season, this kind of houses need maintenance, so we call kacha houses. Okay, and the houses in the cities, most of the houses in the cities are made up of bricks and cement. So these houses are long lasting we can say, or strong enough. These houses are strong because these houses are made up of bricks and cement, and they do not require maintenance very often. Okay, they do not require repairing very often, because these houses are long lasting, as these houses are made up of bricks and cement. Okay, so this is the main difference between houses, regarding houses in a city and a village. Okay, children, I hope this is clear to everyone. Yes. Now what kind of dresses people wear in a village and in a city? Come on. Yes, in a village, means in villages, people for example, men wear dhoti kurta and kurta pajama. Okay, and women wear saris, girls wear frocks and salwar kameez, and boys, they wear shirt and short pants. Yes, whereas in cities people wear different kinds of fashionable clothes, as everybody knows. Yes, in cities people wear different kinds of fashionable clothes. Varieties of fashionable clothes people wear in the cities. Yes? I hope this is clear. Yes? Now next point, means of transport. Now what kind of means of transport in villages? Yes, people use horse cart and bullock carts for transportation. Okay, goods are carried by horse cart and bullock carts, and people also they use these carts for transportation. And in cities different kinds of vehicles are used. For example, bus, auto rickshaw, then van, scooter, trains. Yes, so different kinds of vehicles are used for transportation. Okay, so this is the main difference regarding means of transport in villages and cities. Now industry, mainly the industries, or we can say factories, are situated near the city. Okay, factories or industries are situated near the city. Now we are going to discuss about facilities. Now for example, water supply. In villages people have to bring water from far distance, and in cities people get water in their houses. Yes, this is the main difference. Then next is medical facility. In villages there are primary health care centers, and in cities there are big hospitals. Yes. Then schools. There are very less schools in villages, and in cities there are many schools. Yes. So these are the main facilities the people from cities and villages they get. So children, we have discussed few points regarding houses, dresses, then means of transport, industry and facilities. Yes children, I hope this is clear to you all. Yes, fine. Yes, now we are going to learn new words. First I will explain you the meaning and then you repeat after me. Now automobiles. Automobiles means self-moving vehicles which usually have wheels and an engine. Auto means self. Okay, so automobiles means self-moving vehicles which usually have wheels and an engine. Now repeat after me. A-U-T-O-M-O-B-I-L-E-S, automobiles. A-U-T-O-M-O-B-I-L-E-S, automobiles. A-U-T-O-M-O-B-I-L-E-S, automobiles. Very good. Factory. F-A-C-T-O-R-Y, factory means a building where goods are made. Okay. In factories, goods are made. Okay. So that means goods are made in the factories. Clear? So factory means a building where goods are made. Come on, repeat. Factory. F-A-C-T-O-R-Y, factory. F-A-C-T-O-R-Y, factory. F-A-C-T-O-R-Y, factory. Next word, rural. Rural means an area which is located outside towns and cities. Okay, that means agricultural area. People from rural area, they are busy with agricultural work. That means farming. Yes. So rural area means agricultural area, or we can say an area which is located outside towns and cities. The area which is outside towns and cities. Clear children? Now repeat after me. R-U-R-A-L, rural. R-U-R-A-L, rural. R-U-R-A-L, rural. Next word, situated. S-I-T-U-A-T-E-D, situated means placed. Okay, for example, my house is situated on a hill. Okay, my house is situated on the hill, we can say. Okay. Now repeat after me. S-I-T-U-A-T-E-D, situated. 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 Very good. Now next word, urban. Urban means urban area which refer to towns and cities. Okay. Urban area means refer to towns and cities. Repeat after me. URBAN. 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 Next word, communication. Communication means is the act of transferring information from one place to another or one person to another. That means we can send and receive messages, okay, from one place to another or from person to person. Okay, communication. We talk on the mobile, we talk on the internet. Yes, we send messages through WhatsApp. Yes or no? Okay, so communication means that is the act of transferring information from one place to another or from person to person. That means sending and receiving message from one place to another or from person to person. Clear? Communication. 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 Necessary. Necessary means needed or essential. Now what are the basic things? Okay, what are the basic things? We need shelter, we need food, no, we need air to breathe, to live. Yes, so that means these things are necessary for us. Okay, even sleep is necessary for us. Okay, clear? So understood the meaning of necessary means essential or needed. Yes, food is very much important for us or necessary for us to live. Shelter is also necessary for human being. Clear? Necessary means essential. NECESSARY. 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 Good. Fulfill. Fulfill means to carry out. Okay, fulfill means to carry out. FULFIL. Fulfill. FULFIL. Fulfill. FULFIL. Fulfill. Reducing means make smaller or to bring down. Okay, to bring down. Make smaller. REDUCING. 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 Yes, children, what can you see in this picture? Yes, vegetables such as cauliflower, cabbage, no, and fruit is there, apple, and an umbrella is there, and a bicycle. Okay, so just can you tell me which of these things in this picture are produced in the farm? Yes, correct. Cauliflower, cabbage, and apple. No, these are the things which are produced in the farm. And which articles are produced in a factory? Yes, an umbrella and a bicycle. No, these articles are produced in a factory. Very good. Now see, grains, vegetables, milk, etc. come from villages. No, food grains, vegetables, fruits, then milk we get from villages. Yes, and bicycles, toys, books, etc. come from the city. Okay, because these things are made in the factories, so people get from city. Now, farming implements, clothes, medicines, automobiles, soaps, glass, then tube lights, etc. are made in factories. So, factories are mostly situated near the city. Okay. These items means farming implements, clothes, medicines, automobiles, soaps, glass, tube lights, etc. and many more. Etc. means many more are made in factories, and these factories are mostly situated near the city. Now, people living both in villages and cities use all these things. Yes, people, those who live in the villages, they also require such items, and people, those who live in the cities, also require these items to use. Yes, so people living both in villages and cities use all these things. Thus, rural and urban people are dependent on each other from their needs. Okay, thus rural and urban people. Rural means the people, those who live in the villages or especially agricultural area, and urban people means people, those who live in cities. Okay, so these people, rural and urban people, are dependent on each other for their needs. Clear, children? Because few items we get from villages and few items are prepared in the factories in the cities. Yes. Means of transport and communication are necessary to fulfill the needs of the people. Means of transport we have already learnt in the previous lesson. Okay, and this lesson also we have revised. So, means of transport and communication. Communication means sending and receiving message from person to person or from one place to another. So, all these things are necessary to fulfill the needs of the people. Yes. Earlier, there was a big difference between the city and the village, because very less facilities were there in the villages as compared to cities. But nowadays, this differences are reduced. Okay. So, earlier there was a big difference between the city and the village. Now, this difference is reducing, because now in villages also people get many facilities. Okay, so now this difference is reducing. The facilities available in cities are now becoming available in villages as well. Okay, the facilities available in cities are now becoming available in villages also. Now, means of transport. As man's needs increase, he invented new means of transport. Okay, as man's need increased, he invented new means of transport. Now, earlier, as you all know, we have already discussed this earlier, goods were transported by animals like bullocks, elephants, camels, and horses and donkeys. See, goods were transported using these kind of animals, and people also used to travel by using these animals. Yes. Next, vehicles such as bullock carts and horse carts were used. Man started using bullock carts and horse carts for transportation. Okay, for carrying goods from one place to another, and people also started traveling from one place to another by using bullock carts and horse carts. Then ship. See this first. Okay, man started using bullock carts, horse carts for transportation. Then ships, automobiles were invented. Later on, after few years, automobiles and ships were invented, followed by aeroplanes. Thus, transport became faster. See, later on, trains, buses, ships were invented and followed by aeroplanes. After few years, aeroplanes were invented, and thus transport became faster. Okay. See, next, vehicles such as bullock carts and horse carts were used. Then ships, automobiles were invented, followed by aeroplanes. Thus, transport became faster. Yes, children. Now, here we have completed part 1 of lesson number 7, our village, our city. Now in the next class we are going to continue the next part of this lesson. Okay, till then, bye. Sai Ram.